The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
So let me show you my package. We got a nice box delivered from France, and it's all taped up like I don't know what they're shipping in this one, but let's rip it open. I got my special unboxing knife right here, sharp, and let's switch the camera to this one, and let's start ripping this open and see if it's something fun, which I know it's something fun. And okay, let's switch back. I'm sure you can guess. This is, by the way, a brand new cap, Hamilton, and of course you got HP logo there. This is straight from Hungary, from the Formula race that was this weekend. So, okay, let's see. Can dissect and open this without cutting any fingers off. And let's switch over to the box camera so you can all be part of this excitement. We got small see-through, there we go, see-through condoms blown up. We don't need those. We got one. What? And this is more than I expected. I thought it was only supposed to be a couple, but I guess not. Is there anything else? Nothing else in the box. The box is empty. Let's put these back. And all right, so we got three interesting, I guess you can all guess it's slot car related, which we can see from the shape of the boxes. Let's open up the Twinster. Oh God, they packed this well. Aren't you excited? I am. And we can release one. Ooh, can you see what it is? Sideways, we got one of the new sideways Ferrari 296s. Let's get rid of some plastic. Plastic goes there. Give it to Greta. We have plenty of small things taped up. Oh, well, so this here is just little small. Oh my God, it's too small for my fat fingers. I need a tweezer. And I assume this is because of licensing. If you check the car, there's no Ferrari in the front. There's no Ferrari in the back, because they are all, let me do my little hand trick. Right there. You see? So these are the decals, so I can put it on and make this car official. Plastic. What else do we have? More plastic. And some more plastic. I think this one is a pretty nice one. If I recall, come on. We got a bunch of grub screws and a little key, which means we can make adjustments to the front axles. And this is just a normal blah blah. Oh, this actually shows that the guide and the braids are stuck with grub screws to secure them, and of course for the wheels. Well, okay, that's good. Good to know. Good to know. We'll keep those. Let's not forget my little Ferrari stickers. Let's put them somewhere safe, like there. And now we have the car all released. Look at that. Looks like an arrow. Let's see. Let's do this. How hard can it be? That is just brutal. I mean, I don't know what it is, but I do like my Ferraris, absolutely. But the 296s, there's something special about those. And as the Aussies would say, that's some nice piece of ass right there. So we got ourselves a Fricadelli Racing Team Nürburgring 24-hour 2023 winner. We like winners, not whiners. We don't like whiners. And let's open the second one. And I'm sure there's plastic here as well. Also sideways. Also, what? Have I lost something? I think I've lost something somewhere. Because this one, I'll go through it again. Here we have the blue Ferrari. Again, stickers at the bottom, and you have the wing here. This one came without the wing, or have I lost it somewhere? Oh yeah, here it is. Here's the wing for the little Fricadelli. And let's put this one on. We'll put it on later. All right. Blue Ferrari. That is just simply awesome. Them wheels, the front, and then of course we have the behind, the back of the car. Come on. There we go. We'll get some stickers on these. And I need to figure out how to get this one on in a good way. The little wing. There we go. But there's one more box. What could it be? Ferrari Uno, Ferrari Due, and what could this be then? Another sideways. I'm going all sideways. This is a, oh come on. Of course the third one has tape. we got ourselves a Lamborghini. Lamborghini with oops, I lost the tires. Well, we need to do some work on this one. Come on. We got the rotor disc here from the Lamborghini. We'll put that on later. But this is an all, let's see, matte black Lamborghini Huracan, the carbon version. Nice wing, brutal back, top. Oh, it got one of those hatches where you can shoot out if you're in trouble. That is just absolutely stunning. Oh, we got a driver in there as well. Yeah, got a nice helmet. I think that could be a fun car to race. And what else did we get in the box? Let's open this up. Let's rip it. We got ourselves, oh, let's see. Come on, focus. There we go. Nice little key ring for my Lamborghini. We're gonna put that on my key rings where I have my keys. So when I'm in the bar, I can just throw it up on the bar, so the chicks think I own a Lamborghini. Nice. We like that. So that's today's little package. Lamborghini Huracan. We got ourselves a blue Ferrari 296 and a red-white Ferrari 296. What does it say? There's some text on this one. There's so much information on this one. Well, I'm sure we'll figure that all out. Next step is, of course, is to open them up and look inside what we got and give them some truing and tuning and setting them all up and do some hot laps. But we'll do that soon. All right, let's take a look at how do I tune my sideways cars. We got 3 of them and I tune all 3 exactly the same. Why do I do that? Well, because they are very much the same. First of all, the body screws are of these kinds where you have the first part is completely blank, and then I have a shim in there. So that allows me to get a lot of body float without anything getting stuck in the screwy part of the of the body. First of all, I mean, I must say again, this blue is just magical. It's like a blue metallic cobalt blue, and then with the green, neon green colors is fantastic. So let's take this off. Nothing special to say about the body. It's very light. It weighs about 18 grams. So it's very, very lightweight. And no major rattly parts when you twist and turn it and so forth. So we like. And inside here, we don't see anything special. I mean, it's probably looks familiar to most of the chassis that you're used to. There are a couple of things I want to point out, but here at least is the chassis. There's a magnet on 2 of the cars, and the Lamborghini is without magnet. So it's that's the one difference. The braids are very stiff. I'm not sure I'm so happy with them. And once they get a little bit crooked like this one, it's impossible to uncrook it. Here, oh, wait a minute, I have a pointer. I have my little finger here. So here we have a grub screw for the front axles. So you can set the right height. And I've been trying all the way down, up, and you know, looking at different heights for that works well on my track. And this is the setting that I found works out really well. Body screw, they go in there, and these are the screws for the motor pod, which is an angle winder, and I have them loosened up a little bit. So let's see if I can show it here. So no, that's right. Now this one is fairly tight. That's right. The motor pod is very tight. I keep forgetting. So what else can we talk about here? There are there's one top screw here and one screw over there and there. So there are 3 screws that holds the body, the motor pod. You can move them around. You can use these 2 spots, these 2 spots, or here in the back you have 2 screws. So you can choose where do you want to put these screws. So far I've only tried them here. On many other cars, I actually have them in the back. So maybe that's something I should try. So anyway, setting the axles, I have grub screws in here in the front as well, from the top to make sure that there's very little play. I think we have fairly good movement and not much play. What else can we say? Put some grease here to make them go a little bit silent, a little bit like a grinding paste, very, very fine grinding paste. So I've noticed now over time, the more I drive, the more silent it will be. I put nothing in here, no voodoo oil or anything, and a little bit of oil in the bushings. And that's it. I have not trued the tires yet. They actually do grip pretty well. And the tires, they have a plastic outside and then it's aluminum in the inside. Aluminium. How hard can it be? But some of the details, if you look at, let's see if we can get it sharp again. There we go. All these parts are metal, which I really like. Great quality. Fairly flexible chassis. I have not flattened it when I put it on my, of course by accident, my sideways aluminum board. It lays very flat. There's no funky stuff happening when I press the corners. I do polish the axles and make sure that everything is clean from any debris. With the bushing, I just dip them in alcohol to make sure that it's all clean. If we put this one down and take a look at the car with the screws in, like this one, you can see that in the back, let's see, in the back, I have about 2 millimeter play on the body. And if we look at the front, there's also about 2 millimeter play. And this gives me a body. Let's see, let's put this one down here. A very, very free moving body, which I have noticed makes a big difference. If I tighten it up, the car doesn't drive as well. So my track likes it loose like this. I do take my spoilers off every time I drive, but I keep them on for show when I have them like this. But even this one, with all the blood, I guess it's going to look like blood. This 296 also very, very beautiful. These are my first sideways cars, and I'm really surprised over how tunable and how well they are, considering the price. So they're very price worthy, I would say. And then the last beast is the carbon edition of the Lamborghini Huracan, and the same here. Very loose body. Try to avoid it. So it's almost, you might feel it's too loose, but it runs really well when I keep it this loose on the track. So about 2 millimeters front, 2 millimeters back, which is really easy since you only have two screws. And this one has a black Raptor engine, and the Ferraris, they are running baby motors, and 17,500 RPMs, while the Lamborghini has a 21,000 RPM. So both these Ferraris have the baby motor from sideways. Extremely nice car. So that's that on what I do when I tune the cars. The things that left to do is to true the tires before we get to the hot laps. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about the setup and especially the loose body, which works well for me, and a fairly tight motor pod. So the motor pod is tight, but and the side wing, the wing in the back has to be very loose. No, I just take them off because otherwise they just disappear. So that's that on the sideways and tuning the sideways. I'd say considering I'm still considering myself as a rookie when it comes to tuning, but they're easy to tune, easy to get results, and nothing. You don't have to cut away a lot of parts or parts of the body or the chassis. Everything has enough room. Same with the motor pod. Nothing is grinding. There's no metal to metal like with the Revos, where you need to put a little bit of silicone or vinyl between the screws that holds the motor pod and the chassis together. These are easy to get good results on them. So strong recommend. And then that's about it. Have I forgot something? No. And if you have any suggestions, of course, feel free to comment and help me out if there's anything that I missed. Might put nail polish on the front tires because I don't like front tires that grip. So far, I haven't had too much problems with them gripping. They are at the height where they just barely touch the track, but they can also go free. So it's very, very little contact with the with the track, which works out really fine. So that's that about tuning.